Now then guys, I'm back, and today we're going to be doing a little video on the beautiful Dovestone reservoir. So we're going to head all the way around the Dovestone reservoir, head round towards the rock formations and then down towards True Res. We're going to see what it's like, because the weather's not too good today. Let's go. How beautiful is that? I mean, we've opted to put the waterproof on already and put the little camera into the waterproof casing, because at the top of the moorland up here is where we're going to be going. So if the weather turns bad, I want it already set up, which is not going to be the best weather today. But this is the beautiful Dovestone reservoir. So we've now arrived at the Yeoman here reservoir, which is this beautiful little thing behind us. And again, the views here are absolutely incredible. You can see right up onto the moorland, which, as you can see, doesn't look the best at the minute. Hopefully not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, let's crack on. We will be going to another reservoir before we get actually up onto the moor. So there's 3 in total before we get to the moorland, and then we'll come down, head to another one, and then that's the full loop done. So let's go check out the other res. Now at the Greenfield res, which is all of this beautiful water behind me. And it's met with the sheer face, the moorland that pushes right up to it. So I believe this is the last res heading up. Now we're going to head to the rock formation, which I've seen before, which I think is pretty cool. Others might not. But we're going to head there, and then we're going to head over the moorland and down towards the other res. 4 reses, 1 day. Yeah, I find it pretty cool, you might not. Anyways, let's crack on, let's get to the rock formation. Now, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but behind me there is a rock somewhere around here. It looks like it's going like that to here. I believe that is the rock formation we're after. Not entirely sure, but I believe that's what it is. Can you not see it? Right here. We'll see anyways if we get up there. Yeah, I'm warm, but I know I'm going to benefit from it when I'm at the top. Just keep going. now. It was sketchy a little bit going up, so we've got to navigate through this to get to the rock formation that I just showed you. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but be interesting. And then you've got the stream and little mini waterfalls all over. So it should be fun this bit. Weather's definitely getting worse, so it's cold as all. When you look up you can see the drift, the wind. So at the top, it's not going to be too nice. Woo. We'll go this way. Moorland after crossing a little stream, and that little bit that you cross over is an absolute cesspit of mud. Wow, absolutely sketchy as hell. But we're heading over now towards the rock formations that I showed in one of the earlier clips. Gonna go check them out and then head right over then to 2 Res. I believe that's what it's called. But the weather's not bad. I mean, it's nippier, it's windier, it's a lot wetter, but in terms of all else, it's not really bad. I've been out in worse. So yeah, let's crack on towards the rock formations and see what they're like. top because it's a bit windy. But, whoa, hang on. Look at that view. Woo! Absolutely beautiful. The view is absolutely insane. I mean, the winds are strong, otherwise I'd stand on the actual top or on the other side. But let's not play stupid when you're out on your own, or at any time for that matter. But the view is absolutely incredible from here. Woo! Right, time to get down off of here because the wind's picking up, and then crack on with the walk. Woo! So that is these two stones here. Some people do like to jump from this side onto that side, but please be careful if you do, because that is a pretty gnarly drop. You're probably not going to survive, but yeah, absolutely crazy. I kind of get the feeling, because of the two big rocks, it's like the sister stones on Trifan, somewhat like that, but not. But yeah, anyways, we're going to head now over towards, I believe, is some old ruins, and then down to True Res. I believe that's what it is. Let's go. At the James Platterson Memorial, where it says here, by the accidental discharge of a gun, is where James Platterson lost his life in 1857. I mean, if there is anything that's nice out of it, is that they've given him a memorial, and he has the incredible, beautiful view to overlook every single day whilst he's resting. Right, time to crack on. I believe it's the ruins next or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to be like, so I didn't really do any much research on this walk. So we're going to head there, see what that's like, and then down to True Res. And that wind is absolutely ridiculous. 1 minute, really nice, boom, changes, just like that. How beautiful is that view? 1 res, 2 res. So this one here is Dovestone. This is the Hay something. Greenfield is right at the back. But we're going to head over now towards the True Res, see what that one's like. But the view from here is absolutely incredible. On a nice day, it's going to be absolutely mint. Little picnic at the top. Won't get much better than that. How beautiful was that view? So anyways, it's time now to head over towards the ruins, which I'm not quite sure what they are. It's probably just a little old house or something, maybe that's just knocked down, I'm not sure. But we're going to head to that, down towards True Res, and then back round. But I'm curious as to what this is. It's a little spike on top of the hill over there, which, if I'm fancying it, I might have a little nosy up, go see what it is, but we'll see. Right, ruins. So we are at the ruins, which usually I'm not overly keen on as such, because it's usually just an old farm storage house or something like that, but this is actually pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure what it was used for, but the work that has gone into it is absolutely crazy. Now have a look at this. So at one point this will have had a door, so you've got the metal bits here which will probably been something to keep shuttered in. They've gone into the rock where the beams have gone over, you can see, and they've even carved in where the roof will have been at the top. And the view, kind of self-explanatory. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this. This is a really, really cool little house, or whatever it was for. I mean, if you do know what it was used for, drop a comment in the comment section. But then you've got this as well, a little gouge straight through the rock. Absolutely crazy little place. I'm actually glad that I come to this. It's just nestled just there with this view. Crazy little place. Right, let's get to True Res. True Res. I don't know. Let's go. Whew. So we finally arrived at True Res, which is this little beauty behind. And I mean, it is fairly high up, so you can't really see into the distance because of the clouds. But yeah, you get to see just down the gorge or valley or whatever you want to call it. But what a beautiful little place. I mean, if I'm honest, this walk's been actually really enjoyable so far. Not really too hard. The views are really nice, and I can imagine in the summertime it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, let's have another quick look at True Res, sorry, and then we're going to head back down towards the van then. Size of some of these boulders. You've got that massive one here, this one here, this one, all these going up, all that have come loose from this. Now that would be absolutely petrifying if you were at the bottom and one come tumbling down. On that note, let's get away from it. Nah, it's probably not gonna, but I mean, they've clearly come tumbling down at some point, and I bet it was pretty scary if someone were at the bottom, but it would have been pretty cool to see. Look at the size. Right, we're nearly at the end of the walk. Just gonna get back to the car park now, and I think I've timed it just right because the weather is just getting worse. It's becoming more and more miserable. So I'm finally back in the van now after a really enjoyable walk, which ended up being 4 reservoirs, the rock formations, the ruins, which we were quite surprised with, and then yeah, the little memorial. Overall, not too hard, just really enjoyable. Shame about the weather, but I knew what I was coming out in, that's why I brought the waterproofs. So yeah, on that note, if you've liked the video, hit like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next. See ya.